I'm going to say 99.9% sure that the Akazuki will not see the light of day. I'm going to give that point. I'll give that 0.1.
It's not happening.
Just in case they troll us, but
nah, it's not happening.
I mean, they're definitely going to choose that. But definitely ships I would choose would be ships that have the ability to get to those flanks. Those would be the ships that I would definitely want to get away. And it looks like first band's in, and it's Akazuki.
I'm shocked. Somebody posted a picture of our little Akizuki logo, right, with like a circle and slash. It was like, this should have been the event. This should have been the logo of the tournament.
Yeah, I mean, unless we're not going to see this match unless something weird happens in the grand final. We're not going to see it.
You're not going to see an Akizuki day. It's just not going to happen.
So if you're a fan of the Akazuki,
what's wrong with you? And we're sorry.
Yeah. So,
MIA coming in with a ban on Edinburgh, if I'm reading this correctly.
That's an interesting choice on this map. Maybe the B cap getting behind that island.
Yeah, that's possible. I mean, it's definitely a hard ship to root out from that position, so you get way around the flanks. So yeah, I could see it. MIA coming in with their ban number 3. We'll have to see what they decide they're going to pick here. I like your idea about Kiev, though. I absolutely agree with you.
Yeah.
The trick is there's so many of those like long range, high speed, like you could do the same thing that Kiev does with the Le Fantasque if you wanted to.
And I think that's what you're looking at here, right? Is like, what is the biggest? So MIA is going with radar.
Yep, they're banning Edinburgh, of course, and they've also just banned Chapayev
and banned Cute.
And then Cute coming in at the end with the ban of the Le Fantasque.
They just, I mean,
they were ready.
Paying attention, right?
They were ready.
Yeah.
Le Fantasque. So that's the first time we've seen the Le Fantasque banned.
Yes.
But it does mean that Kiev is in play, and we were just talking about how brutal that can be on this map. I'm willing to bet you'll see both teams field at least one Kiev, if not two.
Yeah, Kiev is definitely a choice on this map. Charles Martel is another.
Martel is a great ship.
Is another great choice.
Great ship for this map. Yeah, absolutely.
Any ship that has the ability to just get out there, get wide,
right?
And because you can't look everywhere.
Yeah.
Right. If you got a ship shooting at you from your flank, the minute you turn your turrets, he goes dark.
Yep.
And now you've wasted all that time. Makes playing battleships really tough on a map like this.
Now, something I want to talk about that we didn't really have time to touch on before the last game was over was MIA's choice of Alabama. Now, we haven't seen anybody else take Alabama today. We've seen a couple of North Carolinas.
Yep.
Generally, you take North Carolina because she's more accurate than Alabama is. Yep. But Alabama trades that for very, very strong torpedo protection.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the thought process was behind the Alabama. Especially in the position they put the Alabama. I feel like a North Carolina could do that just fine.
It's true. That Bama did play way back.
Yes.
Like, there was no threat of torpedoes where he was playing.
Yeah, and if you're bringing in Alabama, I feel like the Alabama was kind of like the pushing sister before the Massachusetts.
Agreed.
Because that torp protection gave you a lot of,
a nice comfortable feeling.
Yeah, so I'm not sure what the Alabama was there for. Especially, I guess I could see it if it was over on the A side by the island.
I would agree. To me, it makes a little more sense on that side of the map.
But on the C side, where you're looking kind of like, what do you? Yeah. I mean, in the end, it worked.
Yeah. No, they made it work. They made it work.
But for us, it's kind of like, what? Why?
Yeah.
Why is that not a North Carolina? Or why is that
not a Massachusetts?
Yeah.
If you're admittedly, he played far enough back that you want the additional accuracy.
Yeah,
I get that. And Bama also can. I forget if Massachusetts can take the spotter plane, but I know Alabama can.
Alabama has spotter planes.
So you can absolutely push that range out a little farther. You're less accurate than North Carolina.
Yeah.
If you're going to play that far back, why would you not want the extra accuracy? Yeah. So I'm not sure why they're bringing the Bama instead of a North Carolina or a Massachusetts. But obviously it's working for them because here they are. They've only lost one game to get here.
Yeah, I'll be really interested to see what they bring on this map as far as battleships. I expect Cutie to bring definitely an Amagi. This is definitely a map that an Amagi plays well on. A lot of open space, a lot of room to kite, a lot of room to maneuver. Other than that, I'm not sure exactly what they're going to bring for their other battleship. Engage surprised us.
They did. They surprised us quite a bit, actually. I'm looking forward to seeing them again in the finals because I want to see what they're going to do there.
Well, what I'm interested to see for that is whatever team makes out of this gets into that 3-game series.
Yes.
And it has to adapt to not only picks and bans, maps, but also what they brought.
Yes.
Because it adds a whole nother layer on top of what they've already had to think about.
Yep.
But I don't know. I'm still the Alabama is definitely a choice on this map. I just don't know if it's the right choice. I think Amagi is definitely the right choice.
An excellent pick. Yes.
On this map. the other battleship, I mean, the Russian battleships weren't banned, correct?
They were not.
So this
both Vladivostok and Lenin are in play. I could see, but Vlad at least, I don't remember Lenin's range, but Vlad suffers from the same problem that Massachusetts has.
Lenin does too.
That little gimped range, right? It's 18 and change,
yes,
right? 18.2 or something.
Yeah.
So like you've got to push that ship way up. It's got to, it's going to have a tremendous amount of hate coming in on it, and also this map, and we just talked about it. The flanks are wide open.
Yeah,
you're just begging to get farmed by a Kiev or a they banned Le Fantasme or Bayard. Or a Kutuzov, or something like that.
Anything that can get out there and get on those flanks. I wouldn't be surprised to see some form of Kiev, Martel, something like that can get out there. But I mean, a team could also think about it from the other aspect, and they go with we want that cap control, because one of the things that is also not, is felt by these teams is the lack of CV spotting. Right.
Oh, you can tell that's totally been felt all day.
If you bring the team with the DDs that have the better concealment, yes, your team may get outflanked, but you also will control the cap spotting.
You have that vision control.
Yes. So, and honestly, those ships that like to get out to those flanks and pew and deal that damage, the tough thing for them to do is if they're always spotted.
Wow.
Like, if they're always seen, especially a Martel, right? A Martel wants to be in and out of their detection. But let's see. I think you're gonna be surprised, definitely, by a choice that.
Oh, you're definitely gonna be surprised by what these guys took.
Well, this is good.
It's gonna be interesting to say the least. Because yeah.
I mean, I think we called it. Right?
We definitely called the Kiev for sure. The Monarch is a surprise.
Look at that battleship that they brought for
Setsuka, and a Monarch is for sure a surprise.
So this is very interesting, because if the Kievs get blunted in their attempt to get wide and fight, MIA they're going to have a tough time.
They are. And one of the things that I like about this is, to me, I would rather have that Atago. Like Atago versus Kiev, to me, that's advantage Atago.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So you've definitely brought the right ships. I won't say to counter this composition, but to combat it, let's say. You brought the right tools in your arsenal to fight against it.
Yes. So, as the team split up, Cutie, all of them, they're sending Kashima, 404 are headed towards C, along with the Monarch. Congo, he always gets. I feel like Congo always gets a tough job. He's getting the B cap.
He's a good destroyer player. That's why he gets the tough jobs.
And then Preteen, Ayanami, Tago, and Yui are all headed to A. And interesting that Yui is back in.
Yui is back in Baltimore, which we saw him have a tremendous impact all the way back in like round 1 or 2, whatever. Well, I think it was round 1.
But this is going to be a tough matchup, because the one thing the Kiev does real well is it does good farm damage on cruisers that can't fight back as well.
But and the Otago doesn't have this problem.
The Otago does not, but the Baltimore will.
It might, depending on where they put it. You're right. Well, MIA here going for an AC split. They're ignoring B completely. We've got Kiev, Cossack, Baltimore, Magi headed up the 3 line here, going to A. Cossack, double Kiev, and Alabama make the same trek down to C.
Interesting.
So they cut across the H line there.
So they're So I'm wondering where the radar goes, because they only have one.
They've only got the Baltimore. Right now, are you our Baltimore or your Baltimore?
Your Baltimore.
Our Baltimore's headed A, but he's playing way back. Like he's way back. He's literally off the Amagi's starboard side, just kind of chilling back here. They're going to push him up. You know that little island on the south edge of A?
Yes.
That's where I suspect he's going to post up.
And actually, Congo, being an experienced player, he is literally pinged right as you said that, pinged. That's right
exactly where he's going to go. The Cossack is in that position right now. What I don't know is if... No, there's no point in smoking. Wouldn't smoke the Cossack right there.
Preteen is 15 seconds from getting on the cap. Okay. The A cap.
Well, we've got a Cossack about to step onto the C cap. That's Yamamoto. There he goes. And then the other Cossack, that's Alex, will be stepping onto A in probably another 10, 12 seconds here. Not too much longer. Baltimore's not yet in radar range. His spawn position wasn't great, so he's playing a little bit of catch-up here. And the Real Senpai's Kiev playing very wide behind Alex's Cossack here.
Yeah, so Kashima is on C, about to be on C.
He's going to stop that up.
He's going to stop that cap.
Yep.
He has the help behind him. He has an Otago. The Monarch is also down there. So if something gets spotted, there could be a lot of HE.
That Monarch, if he gets shells on target, one of those Kievs could make a real mess of somebody.
Yes.
Who is that that's smoking up on the edge of A?
That is preteen.
Okay.
And honestly, today we've seen him do a lot of good work in the DD.
So that's Kid Smoke, and then who's with him? Who's going to utilize that smoke?
There is a Takao going in there, and there is a Baltimore going.
Okay, so Yui's Baltimore is not up to the island. He's well wide over there in that smoke.
Well, looks like we have action down here at sea. Kashima was spotted, met the Cossack and all the Kievs,
and everybody started shooting. A furious exchange of fire that seems to have dropped off while everybody smokes.
So Alabama took a shot at the Otago, but Alabama at 20,
probably not going to get much out of it.
It's interesting that the Monarch has already turned around. I feel like that's maybe a little preemptive, but maybe he's just getting in a kiting position. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's just getting ready. He's looking directly where those Kievs were spotted. And there are a bunch of torps coming in. There are Cossack torps. There's Otago torps. They're all coming in towards that smoke.
Now, I'm assuming Alex got radared and pushed back off the A cap, and that's preteen that's in there that's capping A, yes?
Yes, preteen's in there. Yui's in there.
Okay.
Looks like there's torpedoes inbound.
There are torpedoes into the smoke.
Let's see.
They just ran out.
Okay, Yui was in there. Yui's now out.
Okay. Cossack gives up the torpedo range for its gun armament, so... Or actually, those might have been Kiev torps, now that I think on it. I'm not sure whose torps those were. Anyway. So, C remaining in control of MIA, but it looks like they've already surrendered B. It looks like they're about to give up A. Yep. So 60 points behind here. 5 minutes gone on Tears of the Desert as they start to fall a little farther behind every few seconds.
So I like this move by Cuter. So they took Congo out of B since they knew.
Yeah, there's no point.
He is now rotated down to the C side to help Kashima deal with all these DDs.
Where is he exactly?
He is in E8. And he is headed south.
Okay, all right.
So he is looking to link up with...
Well, so Yamamoto's Cossack is on the extreme western edge of that cap, about to smash into the island in G7. So he's setting up over there. They're clicking on the A cap. I'm wondering if that... Yeah, they've figured out, I think, that the B cap is available. Yamamoto is going to move through the islands, I think, and go get on it.
That sounds like a good play. So yeah. A looks to be contested. Preteen is definitely on there. And it looks like, I'm guessing that's
Alex's Cossack working the extreme southern end of the cap here, kind of ducking in and out of it. Looks like he's about to bail out again. I wonder if he's radared. No? He just left.
That's
okay. He's turning so he can reverse back in, it looks like.
So Pelion down here in his Kiev is took a big chunk of health. It looks like that Otago, like you said, they had a little bit of a duel here.
It's a good... Oh, the Otago just got slapped by somebody. Must have been the Bama.
Yep, Bama from long range.
Yeah, from downtown.
Looks like Baltimore for your team is finally into position to start providing a little radar support, a little pressure.
He is. They're going to start farming him now. We see the Otago taking shots at him long range, trying to light him on fire.
So Yui's in a... So
where is you? Oh, there's Yui.
Yeah, he's got to the clan battle spot.
He is. That's a traditional clan battle spot. Yes. Look at this. And he's basically denying the Kiev from being able to push around. So in that position, Cute is going to basically, like, I don't know how there's almost no chance of them being able to take the A cap. Like between the Baltimore, you can't swing wide, you can't push a destroyer without getting radared. It's time for MI to cut their losses and focus on B.
Oh, Preteen's taking a torp. Preteen just took a torp.
Ouch.
It looked like maybe a Kiev torp.
Well, Yamamoto, as predicted, of course, we said Yamamoto on to B. There he is. It's just steaming merrily through the middle of the cap, doing his thing. Launching torps at Setsuka's Monarch. Not sure if those are going to hit anything. Looks like Setsuka's going to move up and have island cover from there. As Alex gets back onto A, that'll stop all of the point gains that Cute has for the moment.
So Cute has turned around. 404 logic not found. Congo is leading the charge with Kashima right in his hip, and Setsuka right there. So if they spot something that gets spotted here,
are they going to C? Is that where they are?
They're all going into C. Yes.
Well, all that's down there is the double Kievs and the Alabama. Now that the Cossack has moved to B, now the Cossack's coming back. He's turned around. He's headed back south again. There we go. We're just starting to get vision on these guys.
Yeah, that Bama again is playing.
Yeah, if I were that Bama, I would be playing a little closer to the cap circle just to discourage this kind of a move.
I think the Bama, if he moved up and he got by those islands, I think he'd
be in a really good spot. Yeah, I agree.
Atago and Kiev are having a duel.
Having their gunfight. But that's not a like if I'm now the Kiev's in the right position for it. Right? He's right off the bow.
Yes.
So either the Atago has to turn and expose himself to the Kiev, or he's already got to respect the Alabama guns from that position as well.
But we talked about the Alabama from that range is not that accurate.
It's not. C is contested. A is contested. MIA, the only team ticking up points now on the strength of their B cap.
Where is the DD that cap B? Is he coming up behind Atago?
He has now rotated back. He's in G5 on the south side of that island, about to head due east. I think he's trying to get over there to maybe do some face spotting or at least threaten the destroyers that are contesting the top end of the C cap.
What hit Atago? Atago is already at half health. I wonder if the other Amagi hit him. I'm not sure.
Oh, you're Amagi. I'm not sure. He could have maybe he's just been getting farmed a little bit. I don't know. It is possible that Black Sniper's Amagi's up here. That's possible that's who hit him.
But it looks like A has just kind of been a stall fest.
But with Yui in that position, stall is the best MIA can hope for.
Yep.
But what's interesting is that they're determined to not leave. I said earlier that they should just pull back and give up on A. They've taken the exact opposite approach, I guess, presumably because they realize that if they do that, that Cuter can just swing around and just hinge around like a closing door and start beating them up from astern.
Yeah, Kashima spotted in C. Took a few hits, nothing too bad. But this is the thing, right? Like Cuter brought this. I'm assuming Cuter brought this Monarch for the low detection range and the HE Alpha. But really,
I was just about to say that MIA was about to take their first lead of the game, but that was before somebody stepped on B, and now it looks like they're going to flip the C cap back.
Who always has to be on the B cap?
That sounds like Congo.
It'd definitely be Congo.
Yeah, it sounds like our buddy Congo Pride.
It's definitely Congo that's sitting on that cap.
So they started to tick up the C cap, but somebody ducked back in to hold it. So now B is changing hands. A is going nowhere. C is at the moment going nowhere. Although there's torpedoes coming into one of those old smoke positions. I don't know if that's going to matter. Nope, they run out.
No, they're and Kashima's out of the way.
Yep. C ticks up a little bit again.
This is very cagey, very
back and forth. Neither team willing to relinquish their position.
So Congo now, he is very much on your side of the map.
Where is he?
He is in F5 right now.
He's coming over to get torps on this Amagi.
He has already launched them at Black Sniper.
Now, Sniper has been playing some goofy throttle games. He's reversing at the moment.
Yes, and Congo actually fired his torps to anticipate the reverse. Now, the range...
The reason he's one of the best destroyer players on the server.
And the range... the range... I'm not sure about the range. It's going to be very close,
Range is probably close, because Cossac's only 8-kilometer torps, I think.
So it's going to be very close. Now, it looks like Black Sniper... So he's still reversing... But I'm wondering if he starts going forward. No, I think Congo's going to miss. Because Black Sniper is still backing up. Hold on. Oh, wait.
Now.
No, yeah, we're good. He's still.
Demon's Baltimore is crossing directly astern of Black Sniper and is going to B. Where is Congo? Because Congo spotted him. Okay, no, those torpedoes will all miss. But those torpedoes now give them a view that there is somebody there. They've spotted him now. One of the Kievs, Modulatus' Kiev, now rotated to B in a gunfight with Congo. As the Baltimore is headed that way as well.
I think Congo...
For all of the stalling at A and C, the B cap is really where all where the crux of everything is.
And this is honestly not a fight at Kiev once.
No, it's not. But he's got support. The Baltimore is right there.
Now, Baltimore radar?
There's the radar. Okay. Radar's just now come up. So Modulatus will be able to start shooting at him again in just a couple of seconds here.
Okay, yeah. Congo is actually moving. He's moving away from the cap, of course, as you can see. He's going to take a little bit of damage, but I think he's got the island enough in his way that Modulatus...
The Baltimore's not really having any shots on him anymore. It's just the Kia that's going to be able to keep shooting at him.
So this is very, very interesting. A lot of positioning, right? Yes. A lot of I would say upper level thinking when it comes to what do we do? Because honestly, Preteen has been in A cap forever.
Well, he and Alex have basically just been having a staring contest today.
Where is Alex? Is he still in the?
He's in the same spot he's always been. He's just chilling. He's right on the extreme southern bottom end of the cap. He's in what's that grid square? About D3, D3-ish.
Okay.
He was literally right in front of the Baltimore's old position.
Okay. Yeah, and Preteen has just kind of been here, just backing up, going forward.
Yep.
They just
So to me, like again, I mean, Cuter has the lead, but
it's a very
small lead. 13 minutes are gone. Both teams have traded pretty evenly. Like this is very much a game about right now. It's a game about cap control, and that the critical portion of that is about to flip back to MIA as they grab B.
So Congo smoked up. Of course, that cooldown's not very long.
Yeah.
And he's already headed back to his favorite spot in the map, which is B.
He'll snuggle up to one of those islands again.
But it looks like he might have an issue getting back on that. That Baltimore looks to be in a pretty good spot.
Baltimore is in a pretty solid spot at this point.
But if Congo gets across that island and gets behind that island, again, he's going to be safe. But it looks like Yamamoto has found...
Ooh, we found Preteen. Preteen is face spotted now. He and Alex spotting each other here in the cap.
Kashima down here in his Cossack is definitely down on HP to
and
Yamamoto.
And now we see the Baltimore. We see Yui and Ayamani are now swinging wide. Now they've decided to make a play here as Yui's getting farmed a bit by the Kiev.
Yeah, I don't know if that's without smoke or something pushing that Baltimore around that corner.
I don't know. So both teams have now given up. Like Alex has left A, and whoever it was that was contesting C has left C.
Yes.
So now both teams ticking up one cap apiece under 6 minutes to play.
Yeah, Kashima got pushed off of there. He ended up losing the one-on-one with Yamamoto.
Yui is very low. Yui's on 3,500 HP and double fires. Might be triple fires. Yui's going to die. First casualty of the game. MIA bags the first kill here with 5 minutes to play as Congo starts to flip B again.
Torps are inbound.
Now Ayanami's decided to retreat, but he's got Amagi shells coming in. Those are bad. Those just don't hit him at all. A few more following up. Nope, those miss too.
Is the Kiev back on the cap on B?
He is.
Okay.
Yep, that's Modulatus' Kiev back on the opposite side of the cap. With the kill advantage, the pressure is now back on Cuter to do something.
With under 5 minutes to go.
With Cute, the play, they have to make a play. They have to bag a kill, flip a cap, something, because time's ticking away and they're down 80 points.
All right, Kashima spotted again.
Yep, see that, but he's got two ships shooting at him. He smokes up, and it looks like he's just going to try and sit on C and deny those points for a bit. I'm guessing he's not into the cap yet.
He got pushed out, and now he's trying to back onto the cap.
All right. But is his sonar up? Because there's torpedoes coming in a little bit.
Let's see. It doesn't look like it. I mean, we'll see once those torps get spotted how close they are, but...
Once again, Kiev and Congo, Modulatus' Kiev and Congo's Cossack having a gun duel here across the B cap. They do succeed in pushing Congo out.
All right, torps are in. They are going to miss.
Okay.
They're going to go down the starboard side of Kashima. Satsuka is actually pushing in a little bit.
I don't feel like they've used this Monarch's position and health very well. So I'm glad to see them trying to do something with him. But they're running out of time. There's only 4 minutes left.
Yeah, and it feels like there's a little bit of loitering going on at that A cap. I think if they're going to make that push, they need to start getting those guys south. I mean, Preteen's doing a great job spotting, but is it really doing anything for a Takao that the range isn't great and Amagi that's kind of, up there by himself?
Yeah, I don't know. Now somebody's contesting B. So now Cuter is now with both caps contested. Cuter's the only one ticking up points. So now they're going to narrow the gap.
You can take a guess who that is, but I think
I'm pretty sure it's Congo. Congo's come back to do his thing.
Oh, more torps in on Kashima. They ran out right at
the edge of his hull.
Yeah,
they pushed him out of the cap just long enough for the score to stabilize for a few seconds.
Those look like Kiev torps.
They were Kiev torps.
Okay.
Yep, the Cossack torps would have come from a different angle. Yamamoto is reversing. They're trying to face spot Kashima, I think. Yamamoto is reversing very slowly. There it is. They finally spotted him. They're trying to bait him into firing, I think. Nope, it's not going to happen.
And he's going to smoke up.
He's going to smoke and reverse back onto the cap.
But there's a lot of shells.
Only 2.5 minutes left to play. Both teams just trying to find an advantage. The game difference in the game right now. Oh, Real Senpai on 240 HP. His Kiev very, very low here in F1. I don't know if he's spotted anymore.
So Preteen and Alex were trading. I feel like they've been looking at each other, staring menacingly at each other the whole match.
2 minutes to play. 52 points. Sorry, 42. 50 points down now. There we go.
Congo's down to 1100 health, holding the B cap.
Goodness gracious! And they've driven Kashima off of C again. I don't know that they can. I don't know that Cuters can find this.
They need a kill.
Well, Kashima is spotted now. If they kill Kashima, this is over. There's no coming back from that at this point. Kashima's dark. They've lost him, but now MIA is ticking up 2 caps. So the ground that Cuter was making up, they're losing again with 90 seconds to play.
Yeah, the Monarch. I like what they were thinking about doing with the Monarch.
I just don't feel like he's accomplished a whole lot.
And you know Monarch guns are so
they're
atrocious,
yes,
right?
Yes. I think to some extent the team composition, the heavy destroyer team composition that MIA brought really blunts the effectiveness of the Monarch.
Yes. Because
all he can really do then is fire HE shells all day, but his dispersion is still battleship dispersion. So, they spot Kashima again as he gets back onto the cap. And they're going to get him. They're going to get him this time. He's under 1,000 HP. A few more shells. 52 HP for Kashima, and there he goes. That's the game. They can no longer contest C unless they shove the Monarch in, but they're running out of time. 30 seconds to go. They're 170 points down. MIA is going to be back.
Oh, and that was a big miss right there as well. Is that Yamamoto's going to go?
Yeah, Yamamoto's going to live. MIA is going to fight their way through the losers bracket to get back into it, and Cute is going to lose back-to-back finals. Oh! No. They bag Yamamoto, but it's not going to be enough. There's only 10 seconds left. They need another kill. They can't get it. The only other ship that's under threat is Senpai, and he's an I-1. That's not happening.
He did the smart thing, right?
Time's ticking away. This is it. MIA is going to win this game. Cuter's going to lose the winners bracket final and the losers bracket final. Woo! That is tough. Now, one of the things that we saw in that game, and we mentioned it, we talked about how both of those teams were veterans of the old Warship Supremacy League that played at Tier 8. That game was very much like an old Supremacy League game,
yes.
Right? It was all about cap control, position, timing your radars, maybe you bag a kill, maybe 2, right? It was